Ladies and gentlemen, I would now invite Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Makhdoom Shah Mehmood Qureshi, for his remarks.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Prime Minister, Cabinet colleagues, Members of Parliament, Members of the Armed Forces of Pakistan, Members of the Diplomatic Corps in Islamabad, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. In the limited time I have, I want to convey 4 messages. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 26th of February last year, our eastern neighbor violated our frontiers and attacked Pakistan. Pulwama incident of 14th of February was used as a pretext for domestic political considerations. On the 27th of February, Pakistan responded, not to escalate tensions, but to demonstrate, firstly, our resolve, and secondly, our capability. My first message to our eastern neighbor is, do not think of any ill-considered misadventure, because if you do, we will respond, and respond immediately, as our right to self-defense. A peaceful neighborhood is not only our need, because it is in sync with the PTI manifesto, it is our desire as well. And I quote you, Prime Minister, your very first statement before you took oath was, you take 1 step towards peace, we will take 2. You have consistently held this view that there is no military solution to the Afghan conflict. The only sensible way forward is a negotiated political settlement. That has been your consistent view. We are glad, ladies and gentlemen, that today there's a regional, global convergence to this point of view. It has evolved over years. Pakistan is not only a partner in peace, it has facilitated the peace process in Afghanistan and is being recognized for that. Pakistan is a strong advocate for an inclusive intra-Afghan dialogue as soon as the peace agreement is signed, inshallah, on the 29th of April in Doha. We want to live in peace with our eastern neighbor. The question is, how do we get durable peace without resolution of the Kashmir dispute? Who has suspended the bilateral dialogue process? The international community has to look into that. Who has aggravated and further complicated the situation in Jammu and Kashmir by announcing measures which are illegal on the 5th of August 2019? Is it an internal affair of India, as claimed by India? The UN Secretary General here in Islamabad just a few days back negated that point of view. It is an internationally recognized dispute. If it was an internal affair of India, then why did he authorize a briefing to the members of the Security Council on the 15th of January last month? Why did representatives of the UNMOGIP and the political department of the UN Secretariat brief all 15 members of the Security Council. Can we, or should we, completely ignore the two reports of the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights? Can we overlook the debate that has taken place in the European Parliament vis-à-vis human rights violations in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir? Have we not seen how the chair of the all-parties parliamentary group on Kashmir in the House of Commons was deported from Delhi just a few days ago? She wanted to visit Srinagar to see the situation on the ground and report to the House of Commons. Can two nuclear states look for a military solution to this dispute? It will be mutually suicidal. So my second message is to the international community: this drift from multilateralism to bilateralism and from bilateralism to unilateral action is dangerous for peace and stability in South Asia. Pakistanis and Kashmiris will never accept the measures announced on the 5th of August 2019. Kashmir is a festering wound, and it will not heal by looking the other way because of political expediency. Pakistan is a diverse country. We have 4 federating units. We speak different languages. We are a parliamentary democracy. We are associated with different political parties in Parliament of Pakistan. But we speak with one voice on Kashmir. All institutions are on the same page. So my third message is that governments can come and go. Individuals leading institutions can change with time. The political consensus that has evolved over the years on Kashmir remains constant. And the Parliament of Pakistan has recently demonstrated that twice through 2 unanimous resolutions passed by the joint session. My fourth and final message is for the armed forces of Pakistan, who are represented here through their chiefs. The nation is proud of you, and we recognize your sacrifice in defeating terrorism. Your sacrifice is part of our history. This journey from terrorism to tourism was not an easy one. We salute your resolve and gallantry, and you enjoy the confidence of the entire nation. Prime Minister, the international community appreciated your far-sightedness and your statesman-like behavior when you returned the Indian pilot unconditionally. So in conclusion, I want to share with you, and I want to give this message. India has tried to subjugate Kashmiris by deploying almost 900,000 troops in the occupied Jammu and Kashmir. They've enacted laws, draconian laws, like the Public Safety Act. But they will never succeed in subjugating the resolve of the Kashmiris. They have failed, and they will continue to fail in that. Pakistan has and will continue to support the struggle for right to self-determination. Let the world see that they demolished the historic Babri Mosque and we built the Kartarpur corridor. Let the world see the drift from secularism to majoritarianism. Prime Minister, not one senior leader of BJP government condemned the violence that has taken place in the last 48 hours in Delhi. Not one. This is the 1984-2002 model. And I don't say this. This is Suhasini Heather, a renowned journalist based in Delhi, tweeting this morning. Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you, sir.